Hey friend, welcome back to the Green Sage, and welcome if this is your first time joining me. My name is Talia, and this will be your message of what to expect over the next year. We're going to break down this reading into 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and then ending with the grand finale of 1 year from now, where you will be. Before I get into the messages, I do want to say that I'm setting the intention with this video that this will reach anyone who's feeling sort of stuck in any area of their life right now, where they may feel like things have become stagnant, not moving along as fast or as well as they hoped it would be. We all go through those phases, those points in our lives where we feel like we may just be spinning our wheels. But I want you to know that there is a purpose behind all of that madness. And today's video will hopefully help bring some clarity to why you are where you are right now, and how this moment is so important to where you will end up being in the future, 1 year from now. So, time is always linear, so these energies could come into play sooner than the 3, 6, 9 months or a year, or they could even come in a little bit later. But my intention is that this will be for the next year of your life, what you can expect and where you will end up in 1 year from now. So friend, I want you to cast your gaze over these crystal cards. We will have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I will hold them up closer for you to see, but I want you to choose a pile based on your intuition. You may be wondering how you're supposed to do that. You could choose a card based on the color, what you find to be prettiest. Something could just stand out to you. For me, myself, when I'm watching pick-a-cards, my eyes immediately go to one pile, and I know that that's meant for me. So, pile 1 is this turquoise card. Option 2 is this shungite card. Option 3 is quartz. And option 4 is sugarlight. Once again, choose the pile or multiple piles that are calling out to you. There may be several piles that call out to you because there could be messages in several piles for you. It's okay if you want to choose more than one. Timestamps will be listed in the description box. Feel free to click on that timestamp and you will be fast forward to your selected pile. I will get started with group 1. Hello group 1, if you chose this turquoise crystal card, this will be your reading for where will you be 1 year from now and what you can expect over that time. I would like to point out that first off, I received this plaque as a gift, and it's so fitting because my message that I would really like to get out to everyone is that we are all kind of a big deal in our own right. We all have a purpose. We all have an important role to play in our lifetimes. And many of us don't realize just how big of a deal we are, don't realize just how important we are in the grand scheme of things. But I really want you to know that you are so very important. What you do matters. How you grow and evolve matters and affects everyone around you. So I commend you for being here today, watching these videos, because if you are here, you're probably someone who is trying to improve themselves, work on themselves in some way. And I appreciate you for doing that. let's get into your messages. So you chose the turquoise card. You may be interested in getting a turquoise crystal or wearing some turquoise jewelry over this time, but the main message of your card is speak your truth. It says when to use it, when you feel disconnected from the things that make you human, when you've got something to express, get it out with turquoise. Who needs it? Anyone whose voice has gone AWOL. So, group one, what I'm feeling for you over this year, over this next year, is you're going to be finding your voice. I don't even know if this will stay. Yes, you're going to be finding your voice. And at some point in your life, you were quieted. You maybe lost some confidence, not knowing, lost some confidence. Maybe, people used to laugh at what you say, or you just always felt different. You've always felt like you were not of this world, perhaps. Like you just are not like other people around you. You may be a black sheep. You see life differently than the average bear, I would say. And that's okay. You have a very important message to share. And over this next year, I feel that you're going to be gaining some confidence, building in your own authenticity to help you start to use your voice, speak up, share some truth that you have. You may be of native descent or just a minority in general. If you're not, no big deal, but it's just something that came out. So I'm going to pull some cards, some tarot cards, to see where you will be in 3 months' time. Yeah, so let's get into that. 3 months, where will group one be in 3 months, Spirit? Where will group one be in 3 months? Okay. That's 4 cards. I'm not going to take those. As I was saying, with that turquoise card, and as the turquoise card was saying, you have a lot to say, and nothing happens by chance. Everything happens for a reason. And the fact that so many cards just wanted to spill out right there is like, at some point over these next 3 months, it's almost going to be like you have diarrhea of the mouth. I don't know how else to explain it, but like you're going to get, I feel, some sort of burst of confidence where so much that you have been holding in is just going to start to spill out. And that might also be part of a challenge that comes in for you. Even when life is at its most perfect, there are still lessons and challenges that we are being called to learn in the moment. So your first card out is the 9 of Swords. This is an energy of anxiety, worry, stress, doubt, things that keep you up at night. And it could be over things that you have been holding in. You could be up at night because there's so much on your mind because you have not expressed it and gotten it out of your system. Like I said, that diarrhea of the mouth will be coming into play for you over these next 3 months. Your next card out is Judgment. The Judgment card is all about rising to the occasion. There might be a specific instance where you're going to have to speak your truth, call sound the alarm, so to speak. Really just speak your truth. I can't think of any other word. No other words are coming up to me. But you're going to have to let something out. Something that you've been holding in for a long time. It's maybe caused you pain, caused you to cry a bit, even caused some fear, some anxiety, depression, worry, whatever it is. You've been holding it in for too long, and it's going to be time to speak your truth. Oh, like your card said, right? Speak your truth. 100%. The truth will set you free. Your bottom of the deck energy for your 3 months in is the Chariot. That's you going full throttle ahead towards something, really leaving something in the past. It could be that you're leaving not feeling like you have a voice in the past, and realizing that you are a big deal, that you have a voice, and that you have a right to speak your voice, to speak your truth. Maybe it's making your needs known within a relationship. Could be romantic, friendship, or within work. This could be you being honest with yourself about a situation in your life and choosing to head towards brighter horizons. But that's what's coming for you within 3 months' time. We're going to get some cards out to see what you can expect in 3 months. Or, I just said 3 months. Sorry, 6 months. 6 months out for Group 1, please, Spirit. What can Group 1 expect in 6 months? It's too many. Okay, that wanted to come out. Now we have the 10 of Swords coming out for 6 months' time. Whatever this truth was that you were speaking at 9 months, it's bringing up the end of a tough cycle for you in 6 months' time. This 6 month, or this 10 of Swords is, once again, you speaking your truth, you letting the truth be known, letting the cat out of the bag, so to speak. And you doing that is going to take such a weight off of your mental space. It's going to free you. Free you from whatever has been weighing you down, causing you this worry, this anxiety, maybe making you feel as though you did not have anyone to trust, making you feel as though you could not trust anyone. It's really taking away a lot of worry and stress for you. You speaking your truth in that 3 month time, it might ruffle some feathers. I mean, that tend to happen, but you ruffling those feathers will be exactly what is necessary for you to bring about the end of a really tough cycle in your life. It could be the end of a tough cycle within a relationship where you just were not seeing eye to eye. You just could not seem to come together. More so, though, it's ending a really tough cycle, I feel like, of you doubting yourself, of you questioning yourself, of you not, just you not trusting yourself, you not having the confidence to really go out and state your needs, state what you believe, state what is on your heart. Next out, we have the 2 of Swords and another 10, the 10 of Wands. You making, in 6 months' time, you're making a big decision in your life. Bottom of the deck energy is the Daughter of Swords, also known as the Page of Swords. This is you stepping into a new way of being for yourself. Stepping into a new way of being where you're not going back and forth playing this mental ping pong with yourself about a certain situation. You're laying those burdens, those wands down. No longer questioning yourself, no longer questioning the people around you. You're gonna ask those tough questions, make those tough calls, make a decision about something. It's going to be different for everyone, but there's just a lot of mental and throat chakra energy in this reading. The truth will set you free is what you need to remember over this year. Speak your truth. It will help get you out of binds, out of situations where you have felt imprisoned. You're ending some big karmic cycles in 6 months' time. You have 2 cards of endings. And with every ending comes a new beginning. And it showed up for you at the bottom of the deck. This is you, like I said, gaining more confidence in yourself even. Learning that it's okay to speak your truth, to state your needs, to ask for what you want. Knowing that you don't have to question yourself. This is you learning more about yourself and feeling just so good about who you are and where you're going and what you want to go after. Good for you, Group 1. That's so very beautiful. Next, we're going to get some cards out for where you will be in 9 months. I should also say, with this 6 month time frame, with the sweets come the sours, right? Whenever we are growing, that means that there's also growing pains. And so you may feel really burdened during this time. Having that mental Olympics within yourself of, do I speak? Do I not? Do I make this move? Do I not? Do I head this direction or that direction? I feel like the important thing to note within a 6 month time span is that you're going to have choices. Where as before, you maybe did not feel that there were any choices, but now movement has come in and you're moving from this 9 to the 10, the end of a cycle. Where will Group 1 be in 9 months' time, please, Spirit? Group 1 in 9 months. You have another 2, the 2 of Wands. This is you making a choice about what you want to do, where you want to go, who you want to be, how you want to show up in the world, and going after it and waiting for those ships to come in. You might receive some sort of important communication in 9 months' time that gives you some sort of offer. It could be someone coming in to communicate with you about a truth that you spoke to them. Maybe coming to apologize, maybe coming to make amends, maybe coming to tell you that you were right all along. This could be, if it's in terms of career, this could be a job offer coming in, a new opportunity coming in. But you're hopeful and you're looking forward to the future. Your next cards out are the Hermit and the High Priestess. In 9 months' time, actually, 3 months and 9 months are very important, crucial times in your development, in your life over this next year. You have 2 major arcana here out of your 2 out of the 3 cards, and 2 out of the 3 cards here are also major arcana. These are pivotal moments. This pivotal moment leads you to ending and closing out a tough cycle and leads you into a new beginning that's also going to be very important for you. This is you really going in deep and searching. We have 2 computers here, just really searching This could be you analyzing things to start a new business. This could be you just going in deep and doing the inner work on yourself to really learn who you are, learn what lights you, what sparks you up, what drives you, what motivates you. This is you also following some sort of inner calling. You're going to have some sort of, or you may already have some sort of inner calling that has been calling to you. And that is why you're going through this change and this development over the next year. I feel like this confidence that you build over this 3 to 6 months time is really helping you to get to a place where it's okay to be alone. Not saying that you're going to be alone, not saying you're not going to have a relationship or people around you, but just saying you're okay being that loner, being that leader, doing something new that other people may not understand quite yet. You may have an invention, a project, the truth that you want to speak, that you want to share to the world. Maybe you want to be a coach or some sort of spiritual leader or healer. This is you no longer being afraid to go after that and setting your sights on it. And I feel like intuitively, on some level, there is something that you know you are meant to do within this life. And in the 9 months' time, that's when you're really going to start stepping into that and making it happen for yourself. Now we're going to end the reading, your grand finale, with where you will be in 1 year. We're going to use oracle cards to get that message. Where will group 1 be in 1 year, Spirit? I just saw 22:01 on the clock. You have 2 2s on the board here. Actually, this High Priestess is also a 2. You're coming into union with yourself during this year. I wouldn't be surprised if you also come into union with other like-minded individuals. Maybe even some soulmates. It could be romantic, could be friendship, could be business related. It will be different for everyone. But as you come into union with yourself, speak your truth, and live in your authenticity, you're going to also attract other like-minded people. Other people who vibrate at your level. One year from now for group 1, please, Spirit. Where will they be 1 year from now? Oops. Okay, we'll take the first one that fell out. You have creativity, card 12. Another 2 showing up. You will be living in your creativity. This could be you creating something, like I was saying here. This could be you just mostly I should say, this is you just living in your vibrancy, not being afraid to stand out, not being afraid to let your light shine bright like a diamond. That's going to be you. This card is just so colorful compared to the other cards that came out before it, and that's going to be you, like living in your full colors. No longer doing things the way that other people do them, or feeling as though you have to do things the way that other people do them, because you are unique and you're kind of a big deal, right? Next, we have Go the Distance, card 47. It wanted to show itself in reverse. I feel like in 1 year's time, there's going to be something that you really want to act on, go after. But the timing won't be quite right yet. Doesn't mean it's not coming. It just means you're going to have to use that creativity focus that creativity a little bit longer to make it happen, to reach that finish line, to reach that goal. Doesn't mean that you don't go after what you want to go after. It just means that that ultimate goal that you are seeking may be a little bit farther off. And I want to point out that this 47, yes, reduces to an 11. I just have to count again real quick. But also these 2s here that you have. We have these 2s, it looks like an 11. And this 2 here looks like an 11. This 2 of wands looks like an 11. I feel like this 11-11 portal that we just had, as literally the day before I filmed this message, it's very crucial to you. It's very important for your growth and development. So please go watch my 11-11 portal video. Next card we have out for 1 year from now is a time for healing. Like I said, you will be closing out some major karmic cycles in that 6 months time, and you will be healed. You will be healed. You will have healed some area of your life in 1 year's time. This could be your mental struggles. If you deal with any sort of mental dis-ease, it could be healing addictions, overthinking, worrying, anxiety, being a people pleaser, caring too much about what other people think. Whatever puts your mind into a state of panic, worry, anxiety, you're going to be working to heal that about yourself. And it's going to basically be pretty much healed in 1 year's time. But also in 1 year's time, you're going to be healing your impatience. So I feel like at some point in this 1 year's time, you're going to be able to look back at this past year and look at all the lessons you've learned, look at all the ways that you've grown and expanded, and realize that divine timing and order is always at play. That all you can do is the next right thing in this moment and keep moving forward. And don't give up. Just keep moving forward and keep healing, keep working on yourself. And then your final card out for 1 year from now is Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. That's how you're healing your mind. It came out right there. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind. First off, your clairaudient abilities will be spiking in 1 year's time. You going through this whole process here of learning to trust yourself, speak your voice, discover who you are, your wants, your needs, not being afraid to go after it, not being afraid to shine your light, is helping you to bring in and increase your clairaudient abilities. Like I said before, you may be wanting to be a healer of some sort in the spiritual realm. It's coming for you. It is coming for you. Your mental state is going to be in so good of a place 1 year from now. And I love that for you, Group 1, because it's so easy to get caught up in our heads, to worry, to doubt ourselves, and forget that we are kind of a big deal. So I love how this played out for you. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this from myself. I appreciate you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hey Group 2, if you chose this Shungite card, these will be your messages for what to expect 1 year from now. Before I fully get into the messages, I do want to say that I received this plaque here as a gift, and I thought it was so fitting for my readings and for the message that I hope to share at the world and spread to the world, which is we are all kind of a big deal in our own right. It doesn't matter how grandiose our life is or how small we think our lives are. We are a big deal. You matter. You are important. The lessons that you learn, the growth and development that you bring to yourself affects all of us on a grander scheme than many of us realize. And I say that because if you are someone seeking out these videos, you more than likely are someone who is trying to work on themselves, trying to grow themselves, improve their life in some way. And that is my intention of being here, is to help you do so. And the biggest message that I can give to help you do that is to help you realize just how big of a deal you are, how important you are, and how much you matter. You matter to me, you matter to the whole collective. If one of us fails, we all fail, right? So let's win together. So Shungite, this will be your message. The overall message is get real with your truth. Who needs it? Anybody looking to get honest with themselves. When to use it, when it's time to reclaim your energy from wherever it's been and whomever it's been with. So group 2, what I'm feeling for you right away is that there have been moments in your life where you have unwillingly, or possibly even willingly, but usually it's unwillingly, given away your power. These are situations that made you feel small, that made you feel not heard, not seen, not valued. These are situations where people could have hurt you mentally, emotionally, physically. This could have to do from childhood. This could have to do from things spanning your whole life. It will be different for everyone. But you're going to be recalling your power over this next year. And the lessons and things that you go through, the experiences that you go through over this next year is going to be helping you to do just that. So as I'm shuffling, I'm going to shuffle some cards for what you can expect in 3 months' time. But know that whatever comes up and whatever is going on for you over this next year, know that it is helping you to get to a place where you can reclaim your power. Very similar to group 1, so you could have been drawn to that as well. You might want to watch it if you were. Three cards right away, perfect. So in 3 months' time, we have the King of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Tower. In 3 months' time, group 2, what is happening for you is you're honoring your truth. You are, what did your card say here? Get real with your truth. That's what you're doing. In 3 months' time, you're going to start getting real with your truth. Being honest with yourself about something in your life. Admitting to yourself how you feel about something. Admitting to yourself what you want. Following your intuition about something, perhaps. Just honoring yourself in some way. You could be choosing to move away from a situation, which that could be the Tower moment, or something in your life could fall away in 3 months' time. Either way, whether that's you walking away from something or whether something leaving your life, it's going to help you heal. It's going to help you to, you being honest with yourself and your emotions is going to allow you to heal through this process. But whatever falls away, it's also falling away so that you can move into a better situation. Mentally, this is where you are maybe speaking your truth about something, Once again, yes, it's just so similar to group one. I have to keep looking at it like this is crazy. Okay, you're getting real with your truth. This is you being honest with yourself, and you being honest with yourself moves you into a better situation. It helps bring peace to you. It helps you to make a decision about something, about moving in a new direction about something, or moving in a new direction with someone or away from someone. Is going to be different for everyone. We do have the King of Cups here. This could be admitting to yourself that you really do love someone, that you're really in love with someone, and you want to make your relationship work. Could be romantic, friendship, or with family. Whatever this truth is of you honoring your feelings, trusting your intuition about a situation, is going to help you to overcome some obstacles that you have been facing. I meant to show you this. Bottom of the deck energy is the Star. You honoring your truth, trusting your instincts, your emotions, your intuition, making this choice to move into a better situation. It's going to bring wish fulfillment. It's like a dream come true. It's bringing healing to you as well. So I feel like for you, there could be something that you're going through right now at this moment that you are... I was just shown Encanto where Mirabelle is singing, is it praying for a miracle or wishing for a miracle, something like that? I feel like that's you. You've been wishing for a miracle, praying for a miracle. And that's going to come in. But it's going to come in because you realize you are kind of a big deal. You realize that you can save yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing in 3 months' time. I don't know how you're doing that. The situation is going to be different for everyone who watches this message. But that is what you will be doing for yourself. Good for you. Good for you, group 2. All right, I'm going to pull some cards to see what you can expect in 6 months' time. Where will group 2 be in 6 months, please, Spirit? This Tower is giving me big breakthrough moments. Like you are breaking through, once again, very reminiscent of group 1, an imprisonment that you felt you were in. It could be your own imprisonment. It could be an imprisonment within your mind. It could be an imprisonment within your heart space of admitting your truth, living your truth. I was just showing someone going through the transition. So if that is you, kudos to you for living in your truth. That's too many cards. But you're breaking through. You're stepping out. These rocks here keep making me, they're not stairs, but they're making me think of stairs. And I feel like in 3 months' time, what you're doing is you're realizing that once I said, you can free yourself, that there is a way out, that you can come up with a solution to something, that you are able to walk away from the walls you've built around yourself, perhaps. Too many cards again. 3 cards, please. Where will group 2 be in 6 months' time? Six months' time for group 2, please, Spirit. All right, your first card out is the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 is all about collaborating, working, first off, co-creating with the universe. So you could be working on some sort of project that seems like a big hurdle. It's interesting, you have two mountain cards here. It could seem like a big hurdle, a big mountain that you will have to climb to the top of, but you're doing the work. You're co-creating with the universe. You're putting in what you can to get to the top of this mountain, to reach this pentacle. Part of that work that you could be doing is focusing on yourself, self-care, your health. 3s for me are not only about co-creating with the universe, collaborating, could even be with people in terms of business, by the way, but 3s for me are also about health and wellness and taking care of yourself. You could be putting more effort into yourself and getting better sleep, drinking more water, getting better routines and habits down that support your growth and development and your health, that help you to feel better overall. That, yes. Next you have another 6, the 6 of Pentacles. And your bottom of the deck energy is the Ace of Cups, which I will take. In 6 months' time, what you can expect is that you are working hard on yourself. You're pouring back into your own cup. You are having more of an equal exchange, more balance within your life. So this could be where you are balancing out work and play, balancing out working and taking care of yourself and not giving so much of yourself to other situations and people, places, things, whatever it is for you. There is reciprocal energy coming in to you in 6 months' time. And then you also have the Ace of Cups, which is all about a new beginning in self-love, which is what I was feeling with that 3 of Pentacles. Like you're going to be pouring back into your own cup so much that your cup will runneth over and you're able to give more of yourself, put more energy, effort in to other areas of your life. This could be work, career. This could be into the relationships around you. This could be given back to your community. It's going to be different for everyone, so apply it to your situation and who you are as you see fit. I would like to point out that you have 2 6s on the board. You might be interested in looking up angel number 66 and master number 66. What that tells me, what 6s mean for me is that you are controlling your thoughts. You're controlling how you think about things, how you see things that happen, that pop up in your life. And you're really just sort of flowing with the process. Not, what do they always say? They always say that you can't control the first thought that pops into your head, but you can control the second. I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. And that's another form of self-care. You're not allowing yourself to get caught up in worry and anxiety, depression, keeping yourself up at night because you're stressing about things that you cannot control. You are, what did your card say again? Get real with your truth. You are getting real with your truth and being honest with yourself. Every reading, the serenity prayer comes up in one pile, and it is your pile. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I feel like you are living that. You are the embodiment of that. And that's what you're learning over this year. How to get real with your truth. How to get real with what you can control, what you can't control. And you, in 6 months' time, you're learning that all you can control is yourself, is your heart space, is how you feel about things, how you see things. That's beautiful energy, group 2. Beautiful, beautiful energy across the board. I'm going to shuffle some more tarot cards to figure out what's going on for you in 9 months' time. 9 months' time. You have the 10 of Cups popping out. In 9 months' time, you're going to be feeling so fulfilled, so happy with life. You know, can't remember if I said this in the intro or if this was in pile 1, but even when life is at its most perfect, there's always lessons and hurdles that we still have to that we have to overcome. And I feel like you're not letting any of that get to you. You're seeing the beauty in life. You may get married during this time. You may be currently in a relationship and that improves during that time. I apologize if you hear that hissing noise. That's my light. I don't know what it's doing. You may have a family and your family is just so happy and just feeling so good, so full of love. It's like the sun is just shining upon you. Like life is good. In 9 months' time. Good for you. It doesn't mean that there are not worries going on. But in that time, 2 of Pentacles, you are finding balance. You're finding how to balance your emotions, balance work life, balance your time and your self-care with maybe taking care of a family or still showing up for people in your life, still making time to maybe be a part of your community. One more card for group 2. Where will they be in 9 months, please, Spirit? One more card for group 2. Where will group 2 be in 9 months? Oops, way too many. I feel like with all of that energy pouring out of the cards there, what you can expect in 9 months' time is it will feel like the world is your oyster. Like you just have so many possibilities and opportunities. Wow. Group 2, King of Cups again. You started off as the King of Cups and you're still going strong as that King of Cups, being so emotionally balanced, having that high emotional IQ, being aware of yourself, being aware of your surroundings and how you show up in the world, what you give off to the world. This is someone who lives in their truth 100%. You are authentic to yourself. No one can tell you who you are because you know who you are, and you are just so balanced and happy and carefree in that aspect. No matter what waves, what turbulence might come your way, you're sitting pretty. You're solid. Nothing is going to come shake your foundation. Now for the grand finale, we're going to draw some oracle cards to see where you will be in 1 year's time. You may do some traveling around that 9-month mark where you may go to a place where there's lots of water. You might go fishing if you are a fisherman, woman. Maybe a beach somewhere. Another part of that balance in that 9 months time is that you are making time, like I said, work-life balance, making time for work and time for play. During this 6 months time, you may even come into some money. You may get a promotion at work, get a bonus, some sort of raise. Your next card out is Speak Up, card 33. More threes popping up for you. You are definitely taking care of yourself, living in your truth, speaking on your truth. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Group 2, the lights just went out, so I apologize. You're not going to get the best lighting right now. My light just went out. Nothing happens by chance. Nothing is a coincidence. As I was talking about the light going out, I heard endgame. Like, this is your endgame to a cycle that you were in. Once again, very reminiscent of pile 1. So please watch that video as well. You're ending a really big cycle in your life. Your next card out is Breathe, card 29, reducing to an 11. You're entering a cycle in 1 year's time where you are just feeling so very abundant, lush, not afraid to use your voice, living your truth, speak up, but you're also finding that balance again of where you can make time to breathe out, make time to meditate, to rest. And I feel like that is a new cycle for you. You could have been someone in the past who was just could not find that balance. You were either all work or all play. You know, are probably someone who gives everything 110%. Your next card out is Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. It wanted to show itself in reverse. I feel like in 1 year's time, you're not even going to believe the turnaround that you've made. You could have been in a place for a long time where you felt your dreams were never going to happen, where you felt life was just always throwing curveballs at you, like the world was out to get you, the universe was out to get you. But in 1 year's time, you're going to realize how your energy, your mental space, your emotions played such a big part in all of that. And you're healing it. You are alchemizing. You are learning a big spiritual lesson. Your emotional IQ is going way up. You are aware of yourself. You are aware of your surroundings. You are able to control your emotions and not let them control you. You are feeling in love with yourself, feeling in love with the world. Seeing things with brand new eyes, I feel like. You may be interested in looking up angel number 33 and 11, and also master number 33 and 11. There may be some further messages there for you. You may be saying 111 a lot over this time, saying repeating 3s over this time. One final card for group 2, please, Spirit. That's 2. That's 2 cards, Spirit. Okay, I'll take them. Your first card that you received is Spiritual Understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Followed by Clairsentience, Archangel Raquel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. In 1 year's time, where you will be is you will be in a place. First off, Your spiritual understanding and your clairsentient abilities are going to be at an all-time high. Didn't I just say that you were learning some major spiritual lessons? I can't remember. The messages come in and go out, but I think I did. Once again, watch pile 1. They are so very connected. But if you're not drawn to it, also don't worry about it. You learning to love yourself, you learning to make you a priority and find balance within work, life, and the people and things that you love within life. It's bringing you to this place where your clairsentient abilities are going to get an upgrade. You're going to really be able to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, know when something feels right and you should go for it, know when something feels off and you should steer clear, know when to trust people, when not to trust people. And you're going to see the world in a whole new way, as I was just saying, because you're going to understand it on a deeper spiritual level. You may actually be someone who wants to go into a healing field, be in the spiritual field in some way. And the way that you do that may just be by sharing your truth, living in your truth, of sharing your spiritual understanding. That's pretty cool, group 2. I don't know who you are, but expect some amazing things to happen for yourself over the next year. Once again, that does not mean you will never feel sad, never feel lonely, never feel stuck, never feel like things are not going your way. But overall, for the most part, you're going to gain that spiritual understanding of knowing that everything happens for a reason, that the lessons and turbulence that you experienced were all to bring you to this culmination where you are at peace, where you have balance, where you feel loved, where you can give love and receive love, where you believe in magic. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see future messages from this, like this, from myself. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again soon. Goodbye. Hey group 3, sorry about this lighting. It is not ideal for me, but my light went out during group 2. I don't know, I could try to turn it back on and we'll see what happens, but it was kind of making a noise anyway, so we could just leave it up, you know. We're gonna shed some light on your situation, so to speak. Before I get into the messages, I want to point out that I received this plaque here as a gift, and it's very fitting to use in my readings because we can all use a reminder from time to time that we are all kind of a big deal. You are kind of a big deal, group 3, in your own right. What you do matters. The growth and development and work that you do on yourself translates to everyone around you, translates to the whole universe. It reverberates, is that the word? Out to everyone, and helps us to also work on ourselves and improve ourselves. And the reason I say that is because I feel that if you are watching these videos, you are more than likely someone who is trying to improve themselves, improve their situation, improve their life in some way. And to begin to improve our lives, we first have to do some inner work, to improve our inner world, so then that can then translate into our outer world. So I commend you for being here and working on yourself, because you shining your light bright gives the rest of us permission to do the same. And you're a big deal. So remember that about yourself. The card that you chose is Quartz. Its main message is enhance your vision. Who needs it? Rockhounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. Geminis. You may be a Gemini. When to use it? When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. Call on Quartz to help you see through the illusions. Clear your mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. So, group 3, what I'm seeing for you is that over this year's time, you're going to be manifesting the impossible for yourself. This could be an impossible or a dream that you had that you felt was impossible. This could be a life. This could be a feeling. This could be a partner, a friendship. It's going to be different for everyone. But you're bringing a lot of clarity into your situation. And it's kind of nuts that I said you're going to shine some light on your situation, right? Because that's exactly what's going on with this quartz. You might be interested in carrying some quartz with you, getting some quartz jewelry or something. Over this next year, you're going to start believing in the impossible. You may be interested in watching group 2. These piles so far seem very much connected to each other. If you are not interested in group 2, don't worry about it. There have been limitations on your heart, on your mind, whether they were real limitations, perceived limitations, self-imposed limitations, but you are going to be clearing those up. So I was shuffling to get cards out for what you can expect in 3 months' time. Your first card is the High Priestess. I feel like you have been someone who has sort of seen things in black and white, seen the world in black and white. But there's going to be something in your intuition over these next 3 months that's going to sort of, like I said, shed some light on your situation. It could be shedding light onto a way of thinking that has been holding you back, your own self-limiting beliefs. It could be shedding a light onto past experiences that put some sort of blockage in your energy that made you have these limitations, and you begin to heal it. The pomegranate, though, there tells me that whatever this belief, intuitive message, thought, epiphany, whatever it is that comes to you is going to be very fruitful. It's going to lead to much abundance in your future. 2 more cards out for group 3, please. Where they will be in 3 months. Where will group 3 be in 3 months? You may be someone who is really connected to nature, to stars. You may want to do some star bathing over this next 3 months. It might help to bring some enlightenment to you. What I mean by star bathing is you just getting outside and walking underneath the stars, looking up at the stars, dreaming, asking for those questions, or asking for those answers that you seek. Your next card out is the 3 of Wands. Look, group 3 getting the 3 of Wands. Ooh, that was more cards than I wanted. Okay. Then we have the Emperor. You may be an Aries, you may be a fire sign. And we also have the 10 of Cups. More than I wanted to take, but we're going to take it. That's the abundance coming in, the fruitfulness coming in for you. Some sort of epiphany, realization, truth, spiritual truth even. It's going to lead you to some abundance. The 3 of Wands is This truth, first off, may lead you to believing that you can do some traveling that you've always wanted to do. The truth could be you realizing that you are a big deal and that you can set your sights on whatever it is that you want to set your sights on. Because in 3 months' time, you're setting your sights on something and you're stepping into that emperor role and going after it. You're going to feel so happy, so invigorated, so alive. Like I really can do whatever I set my mind to. I really can make this happen for myself. This could be you receiving some sort of epiphany or intuitive download that gives you the answer that you've been seeking to a question that you've already had. Like, if you're looking to move somewhere, how do you make it happen? If, I don't know, you've been wanting to save money and do something, how can you earn the amount of money that you want to earn within a certain time frame? This could be you wanting to find a relationship, find a connection with someone, and realizing that you deserve it and that you can go after it. You're setting your sights higher in 3 months' time, and you're not being afraid to do it and go after it. What can group 2, or once again, if you're drawing a group 2, go see group 2. What can group 3 expect in 6 months' time, Spirit? 6 months' time, we have the 3 of Cups. Another 3 coming out for you in group 3. Celebration. This is you connecting with people, friendships. 3 little birds sat on my doorstep. Is it doorstep? Singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. So that's your message in 6 months' time. Don't worry. And as I was saying that, the 10 of Wands wanted to fall out for you. There's going to be something weighing heavy on your mind, maybe causing you to stay up at night, causing some anxiety, some stress, some worries, maybe even depression. And the message in 6 months' time is don't worry about it, because it's all going to be all right. The 10 there lets me know that it's the end of something. Whatever this worry is that you've had on your mind, it's going to end in 6 months' time. You're going to have cause for celebration. You're going to make whatever happen that you've been wanting to happen. This could be getting together with some people, traveling to visit distant family or friends. This could be, it can be so many things to so many different people, so you'll have to apply it to your situation as it fits. Your next card out is the Hierophant. This could be, see, there's too many cards here. No, I can't fit them all. This could be some sort of mentor coming in, some sort of teacher coming in to help you out within the situation that you find yourself in. This could be you choosing to see a counselor, go to therapy. You getting together with a friend. They, could just say just the right things to you that helps you to get over whatever this mental issue is that is bogging you down. An important message for you, though, over this year, since you have so many 3s already coming out for you and you are group 3, is to focus on your health, focus on your self-care. Get plenty of sleep, drink plenty of water, eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're making time for play and for fun, especially in this 6-month time where you're dealing with some mental dis-ease. You know, give things over to a higher power as much as you can. Really work on believing in divine flow, you know, divine timing. Knowing that you can't control everything. All you can do is the next right thing in this moment, controlling what you can control, giving the rest over to a higher power. And what you can control are your emotions and your feelings in a situation. Okay, I'm not going to take 4 cards again, so I'm going to keep shuffling. 3 cards, please, Spirit, for group 3 in 9 months' time. Where will group 3 be in 9 months' time? One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Wow, group 3. We have another 10 of Cups for you in 6 months' time. 9 months' time. And then we also have the Page of Cups. In 9 months' time, you can expect that you really healed some sort of mental issue. And this mental issue comes down to you deceiving yourself. You, I don't know, telling yourself that you can't be happy. You telling yourself that people don't like you. You telling yourself that you can't trust others, which in turn also means that you can't trust yourself. You not trusting yourself. This is you really having that mental fortitude, that mental strength to overcome any issues, demons that you may have, right? Demons. Taking what matters and leaving the rest behind. And that helps you to really step into this energy once again of this 10 of Cups, being just so fulfilled, so in love with life, seeing the beauty in all things. This could be you coming into union with a partner if you are currently single. This could be your relationship growing stronger. This could be if you have a family, just that home life, just feeling so good, right? No rain, no rainbows, I want to say during your message. You're seeing how, I feel like you're understanding over this time that what you put out mentally, what you think about, it increases. So you're learning how to really control your thoughts. Once again, very reminiscent of group 2 and 1 for that matter. But you are really beginning a new cycle. This is the end of a cycle. This Page of Cups is the new one, of where you are just being more emotionally balanced. Still kind of rocky, not quite perfect at fully controlling your emotions, but also you beginning a new cycle of listening to your intuition, trusting your intuition. And as you do so, like this fish jumping out of that cup, you're going to see some happy surprises come out of whatever you're going through. Your bottom of the deck energy is the 4 of Swords. That's rest, that's healing. That's what's coming in for you in that 9-month time. Resting your mind, resting your mental body, your mental state. Healing that mental space even. With the 10 of Cups, as I've said in previous piles, just because even when life is at its most perfect, right, there's always still challenges and obstacles to overcome. And what these 2 10 of Cups are showing me is that you are definitely overcoming those obstacles and those challenges during that time. And you're doing it by maintaining your emotions, by you controlling your emotions, them not controlling you. You looking at life sort of the way a child does, with excitement, with wonder, with curiosity. And because you are looking at life in that way, some happy surprises are going to present themselves to you. Going to get some oracle cards for where you will be in 1 year's time. Group 3. Where will group 3 be in 1 year's time, Spirit? You could have been praying for someone, for a mentor, for a teacher who can help you to come in and sort of see the truth in things. Someone to come in and help you to release any limiting beliefs, help you to heal that part of yourself. Oh yeah, that's what that Four of Swords is also about. Healing that part of yourself where you don't believe in good things happening for you, where you don't believe that you can have this happy life, right? You're healing that part of yourself where you don't believe that things can be perfect even when things aren't perfect, if that makes any sense, where you can still feel happy and healthy and whole and protected and secure and cared for even when there's chaos going on around you. Someone important is coming into your life in that 6 months time to really help you to move on from this energy and into this. Next card out for 1 year's time is Sacred Lust, card 26. I'm going to get a crystal to cover up her nakedness because I don't want to get flagged by YouTube. But that 26 reduces to an 8. That lets me know that once again, the fruits are ripening, abundance is coming in for you. And I feel like part of that abundance that's coming in for you is that you might be having some really great sex in about a year. You might, you'll be just coming more into your own, feeling more confident in your body, owning your sexuality, not being afraid of it, no longer hiding it, no longer questioning it. You will be really standing in your power as this sacred, beautiful, sexual being. So over this time for you, group 3, you might be healing some issues that have blocked your sacral chakra. We do have a lot of orange on the board. Issues that have maybe made you be a little more reserved when it comes to these sexual activities, or just how you feel in your own skin, how you feel in your body. I feel like you're really going to come into a time of knowing what you like, not being afraid to express it. And it's going to feel so good. Your next card out is Observer, 49 in reverse. That Observer, that 49 reduces to a 4. And what that is telling me is that in 1 year's time, where you would have just been observing life from a distance, not feeling grounded, not feeling secure, not feeling like you belonged, you're going to be feeling like you belong. You're going to be feeling like you are meant to be here, like you're not an outcast. Like you don't have to view the world, view life from the outside in. Like you get to be a star player now. Believing that, yes, you are kind of a big deal, and knowing that you are kind of a big deal. And it's okay for you to enjoy the pleasures of life. It's okay for you to take part in life. Not feel like an imposter. You're just going to feel so stable and grounded within yourself in 1 year's time. I'm seeing someone who would never wear particular clothes because they felt that their body wasn't made for it, all of a sudden wearing them because everybody is made for it. I'm seeing someone who is afraid to put themselves out there because of how they looked, of always feeling like they weren't good enough, or like people were judging them, not being afraid to put themselves out there anymore, because they love themselves. They love themselves so much, it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say. It doesn't matter what anyone maybe said about them in the past or did to them, because they know who they are and what they have to offer. The next card that fell out is It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. You're releasing that negativity, like I was just saying. These cards also wanted to pop out. I'm not going to keep them, but there's messages. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. You're definitely bringing love back to yourself. That is what this 10 of Cups is all about. You're ending a cycle and starting a new cycle with that Page of Cups, loving yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more love that you can pour into other people and things around you. And then you also had a fiery climax approaches. No puns intended, right? Fiery climax approaches. That could be a literal, like sexual climax, or that could just be, you know, like we were talking about, the ends of a cycle coming in and it just being so amazing, so wonderful, and you just can't even believe it, because you never ever imagined that it could truly happen for you due to limiting beliefs that you had. But those limiting beliefs are a thing of the past. They are being healed. They are done. We have 10 cards here. 3 cards of endings. You may be interested in watching your zodiac sign predictions. I just put them all out. And you may also be interested in watching the 11/11 portal video that I also put out. If you watch your zodiac sign predictions for the month of November, I suggest you watch your sun, moon, and rising signs, because there will be messages there. And next, your final card is Life Review. Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. That is what you are doing in a year's time. Like I said, you're releasing any negativity that you had about yourself that held you back from being the main character of your own story. You're healing and releasing any issues that have kept you stuck from enjoying life the way that you were meant to enjoy it, from experiencing the pleasures that we came here to experience. Wow. You're going to be feeling so much more balanced in a year's time. And it's because of the work, the emotional work, the mental work, maybe even physically doing things to just help yourself feel better in your own skin. And that's amazing for you, Group 3. Good for you. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos like this from myself. Thank you so much, and I will see you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 4. If you chose this, is it Sugarlight? Yes. Sugarlight, I believe it's pronounced, card. These will be your messages. Before I get into the messages, I just wanted to point out that I received this plaque here as a gift. And it's just so very fitting to put into my videos, because we can all use that gentle reminder that we are kind of a big deal. And Group 4, you are a big deal. The things you do matter. The ways that you work on yourself, improve your circumstances matters. You doing that work on yourself, shining your light bright, it gives the rest of us permission to do the same, and shows the rest of us that it is possible, that anything is possible if we set our minds to it. And the reason I say that is because if you are watching these videos, it's because you're someone, more than likely 9 times out of 10, who is really trying to improve their situations, improve their life, evolve, grow, transform yourself. And that is very commendable. And it's what we need here on this planet. Because so many of us can get stuck in the old lies that we tell ourselves, and believing the lies that other people tell us, believing that we don't matter, that we are not important, based on ways that other people may make us feel, based on the things that other people may do to us to hurt us mentally, physically, emotionally. But you being here today shows that you don't believe those things, and you're wanting to make your situation better in some way, whether that is mentally, emotionally, or physically in this 3D world of financial, or just improving yourself even physically. You're doing it, and I appreciate you doing that work, because it gives the rest of us confidence and the belief that it is possible. So thank you for being you and doing you, and you are a big deal. Let's get into your messages. Sugar light. The main message says, stretch the limits of your imagination. Who needs it? Anyone planning an escape from the confines of space and time. When to use it? When you're called to take your spiritual practice to another level, it's easy to stay stuck in something that isn't working. There's a comfort to safe and status quo, but there's an unknown out there with unlimited, blissed out possibilities. Ask Sugarlight to light the way there. So group 4, right away, you are someone who is on the spiritual path, on the spiritual journey. You may be a healer in your own right, a light worker, an earth angel, a starseed, a shaman, someone who just has a higher calling. And it may be something that you've been working on in your life currently. You may be trying to start some sort of business, or you may have been working on some sort of business, or trying to come up with some sort of idea on how to bring more of that awareness to the rest of the world. I'm going to say it right off the bat. I suggest you just watch this whole video, because all of these piles are connected. But if you are not called to do so, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if you're not called to do so, for sure. This group is definitely already on a different level, whereas other groups were more learning how to be authentic to themselves, speak their voice, live in their truth. You're already there, group 4. You may still have some work to do in those areas, if you are called to watch any of the other videos, or those other videos may just be validation to your journey up until this point. You've been stuck in some area though, spiritually, emotionally, because I believe spirituality and emotional intelligence goes hand in hand. I'm going to shuffle some cards to get information on where you will be in 3 months' time as I'm speaking. Over this year though, what I'm seeing for you is that you're going to come into some sort of information that will help you to expand your spiritual well-being, expand your spiritual practice. You may decide to open up a spiritual practice, healing practice of some sort, become a coach, become some sort of healer. I mean, you can be an accountant and be a healer, right? It's just all in how you do it. You could be a teacher. You could be a counselor. You could be, hell, you could work in a restaurant and know that what you're doing is healing people in some way. The way that you show up and lead your staff, maybe. The way that the food that you serve. Who knows? There's so many different ways to heal. Could be a hairdresser, esthetician, You could work in sanitation even. So many different ways of healing. We all have our own role to play on this journey, right? That's what I was saying. We are all connected. You working on yourself, healing yourself, doing that work on yourself, it translates to the rest of us. It reverberates and spreads like wildfire. And I feel like you've already been on that path, group 1. Okay, I think Spirit wants me to take this card out first. We have the Moon. So as I was trying to say, over this year's time, you're going to be getting the information that you need to make this a reality. Start a business, expand a business that you're already working on, come into some sort of information about your path and how you're meant to travel along that path. And that is exactly what the Moon is telling me. Things that have been hidden from you are going to be revealed to you in 3 months' time. This could be played in your intuition, you just getting some spiritual downloads and a dream perhaps. This could be an oracle spoken through someone, like you saying, going to a psychic reader or tarot reader, or just having a conversation with someone where they just say the right thing to you that clicks into place. But whatever it is, something is being revealed to you that will give you insight in 3 months' time on what direction you're meant to head in, how you're meant to do things differently if you've been feeling stuck. No matter what place you're stuck at, whether you haven't even begun or whether you've been at it for years already. 2 more cards, please, for group 4 on where they will be in 3 months' time, please. Where will group 4 be in 3 months' time, Spirit? Oops, okay. No, I'm not taking all of those. Only 3 this time, Spirit. The last pile got more than I really wanted, but it all made sense, so I took them. 2 more cards out, please, for group 4. Where will they be in 3 months' time? Too many. Where will group 4 be in 3 months' time? Group 4, I feel like intuitively you know something is about to happen for you. And that's another reason why you've maybe been pushing, really racking your brain, trying to figure something out, stressing about it perhaps, keeping yourself up at night perhaps, because you know there's a calling for you. There's something you're meant to be doing, and you just have not been able to put your finger on it. I feel like part of what you're realizing in 3 months' time is that you weren't ready before. You had to learn some more lessons along the way, discover some more things about yourself, discover more truths about yourself before you could fully step into your full power of being the spiritual, healing, light-working person. Your next card out is the 8 of Swords. That's that truth being revealed that frees you from your own mental prisons. 1 more card for group 4, please. 3 months' time. The 8 of Swords is a card about having exactly what you needed there the whole time, but you placed yourself in a prison of your own making because your judgment was too clouded. You couldn't see the full truth. You couldn't see the full scope. Couldn't see things from a wider perspective, so to speak. But in 3 months' time, you're coming out of that. 1 more card, please, for group 4, 3 months' time. With your pile, I feel that I keep holding my breath, and I feel like that's something you've been doing. You've been waiting with bated breath of, when is this going to happen? When am I going to get that last key to the puzzle? Or you know, another key to the puzzle, right? You've been feeling like something's been taking forever to happen. You've been feeling impatient. And I can't say you're going to receive all the pieces to the puzzle within this 3 months, but you're definitely going to receive some guidance in 3 months' time. Group 4. Nope, too many. Group 4. One more card for 3 months' time, please, Spirit. 2 of Swords. This reveal that comes into play for you is going to leave you with a decision. A decision to stay where you're at or move in a new direction. It's going to help, like I said, bring the answers to something. Oh, we have another moon right there. This moon is really going to reveal where you have been stuck, where you have been hindered, where you have been blocking yourself. And I feel like in 3 months' time, what you're going to be doing is freeing yourself and getting out of your own way. Definitely go watch the other piles if you're interested, especially group 3. You're getting out of your own way and getting rid of limiting beliefs. There's something that has been on your mind that has been holding you back. It could even be you just not fully living your truth, you know, walking the walk, talking the talk. Maybe you're still trying to fit in with everything and everyone else around you when you know you're different, you know you're special, you know you're a big deal. Maybe you felt that you cannot fully show up as yourself in the world, and that has held you back in some way. But you're going to come to the realization within 3 months' time, and you're going to be making a decision. Where will group 4 be in 6 months' time, please, Spirit? Thank you. Your first card out is Justice. You're no longer going to be seeing things in black or white. You're going to be seeing things in gray. You're going to see the divinity in all things. How everything has served you up until this point. How I heard trim the fat. How you can trim the fat in your own life, in your own mental body. Get rid of the things that are not serving you. Get rid of the thoughts, the habits, the tendencies that are no longer serving you. And bring balance back to your situation. Where will group 4 be in 6 months' time, please, Spirit? Six months' time. Next card out is Death. You're going to end this cycle in 6 months' time and be rebirthed. That is that balance coming into play because you're cutting out something that was not serving you. Like I said, this could be a thought pattern. This could be habits, routines. This could be even people. One more card for 6 months' time, please, Spirit. Too many. This 6 months' time for you is a very important time. You have 2 major arcana there, followed by another major arcana, the moon. Again, so much is being revealed to you over this next year. Over this next year is going to reveal so many truths to you and allow you to fully step into your power. You have felt like you've been in your power, but there's still been something missing. And that's why you felt stuck. That's why you felt stagnated. But you being stuck has really not been you being stuck. It's been you gathering all the tools that you will need to be successful later on. Oof, feels so powerful, group 4. So powerful. What will group 4 be in 9 months' time, please, Spirit? Group 4 in 9 months' time. Major pivotal time for you within 6 months. You could be, I don't know, you could be quitting that 9 to 5 and going full force with a business that you have in mind. You could be, okay, first off, as I was shuffling, the Ace of Pentacles wanted to fall out for you. As I was saying, you could be quitting that 9 to 5 and going full time with the business that you've had in mind. How fitting. That's a new beginning financially. That could be money coming in through your healing venture. This could be, like I said, you quitting that 9 to 5 and just going full time, working, doing your healing journey. This could be you just beginning a 9 to 5 within your healing field, if that is a 9 to 5 for you. Your next card out is the Hierophant. You're going to be setting new foundations for yourself, new structures, new ways of being in 9 months' time. You are really going to be embodying that. This may be you stepping into more of a mentor role, more of a leadership position, guiding others, helping others, steering others, if that is what you're seeking. This could also be you meeting a mentor, meeting a teacher, someone who will also help to guide you maybe in this new venture, in this new business, help show you the ropes, so to speak, perhaps. It's going to be different for everyone based on what goals and dreams you have for your life. Not everyone wants to own their own business. That's okay. And then you have the Empress. Another important time for you is in 9 months, followed by, bottom of the deck energy, Justice again. You speaking your truth, living your truth, sharing your wisdom, sharing your knowledge, and that bringing so much balance into you, mentally, physically, emotionally, and into your outer world. This is, in 9 months' time, you're going to be putting yourself out there and just waiting to receive. Waiting to receive. You're going to be alchemizing. You're going to be taking what you have garnered, what you have gained, and creating something, birthing something new. Going to pull some oracle cards for where you will be in 1 year. Group 4 in 1 year's time, please, Spirit. You're going to be sitting so pretty in 9 months, just really feeling yourself, feeling confident in yourself, knowing that you can create, knowing that you are birthing something new. Could be a lifestyle that you're sharing with others, could be ways of thinking you're sharing with others, could be helping others gain their confidence. Geez, so much here. Your next card out is Fearless Love, Oshun, card 25. That 7 or that 25 reduces to a 7. That lets me know that this is a very important spiritual year for you. You are growing spiritually. You are maturing spiritually. You're going to have fearless love for yourself and fearless love for the people around you. I feel like that fearless love for yourself, really having the confidence in yourself, no longer hiding yourself away at all, no longer being afraid to show the world the real you in all of your beauty and essence. It's going to overflow into other things, just like the waterfall behind her. It's just going to overflow out. You're going to just feel so full and so full of love, so hopeful, that it just pours out into everything around you, everyone around you. That knowledge, maybe that spiritual knowledge, may just be flowing out. Where will group 4 be in 1 year's time, please, Spirit? I'm being drawn to these sunflowers around the peacock feathers. The sun's going to shine upon you. In 1 year's time, you're going to see how the sun is shining upon you. How I feel like you're going to have the Midas touch, and you're going to feel like you have the Midas touch, because so much here is golden. You will be golden. 1 year's time. Group 4, please, Spirit. Too many cards. I feel like intuitively, you know this is coming for you. You know it's waiting for you somewhere. It's lurking in the shadows, just waiting for you to look around the right corner and spot it. Next, we have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I feel that's part of what is holding you back. Wondering if you go after this dream, if you will be safe, if you will be taken care of, if your family, your loved ones will be okay and taken care of. And what you're learning over this year is that yes, you will be okay. Spirit has got you. The divine is protecting you. Spirit is literally coming in 9 months to hand you a golden opportunity. Will you take it? I think you will. Bottom of the deck energy I should show you was luck is on your side. Shoot your shot. Luck is on your side. You may be interested in watching the Cancer November readings that I just posted, as well as the 11/11 portal readings. Next, we have to be fair. More justice, more scales coming out for you. You're bringing so much balance to your life. That 38 reduces to an 11, which tells me that you are starting a new cycle come that next year, over this next year, where things will just be more balanced for you, where you are honest and truthful with yourself and with those around you, where you are balanced in your work life and home life, balanced in your emotional being, your spiritual being, with so much wisdom, so much knowledge, with that owl sitting on top of her head. I feel like you've felt at many points in your life that life has not been fair. But come this time next year, you're going to see just how fair it was. You're going to see exactly why things had to happen the way they happened. I've said this in every reading, I think. You're going to see it, and it's going to bring so much balance and peace to you. Last card is creative writing. Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. You could be someone who has thought about writing a book. You may have been told in your life, you should write a book. You may decide to write a blog or something like that. But in 1 year's time, you could be writing a book, writing a blog. You could be more on a space where instead of being up in your head about stuff, creating your own mental prisons, you write it down on paper and get it out of your energy, and learning to work more with yourself. Whatever it is though, I feel that whatever you have learned, you are sharing that knowledge in some way with other people, whether that is through writing, whether that's word of mouth speaking, or just living in that essence in your everyday life, and it just rubs off. It just overflows like these waterfalls into those around you. It's beautiful, group 4. You've done some major work on yourself, or will be doing some major work on yourself. You're ending a major cycle, coming more into balance, not seeing things as black or white, but understanding and realizing that there are shades of gray and there's beauty in the gray. And it's going to lead to some amazing opportunities, and maybe even meeting or becoming yourself an amazing leader, coach, mentor. Good for you, Group 4. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more videos like so from myself. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again very soon. Goodbye.